ma è sulle rive del Mediterraneo che sono nate le grandi religioni, le grandi filosofie, la grande poesia e un impero.
The voice we just heard is from a Mussolini speech perfectly capturing his regime intention to project the image of a great Italy, a strong nation in line with fascist ideals, forte, fiera, moderna, imperial. Mussolini knew better than any other fascist regime in Europe that to create this sense of nation and unity, they had to mobilize the masses. The Cinecittà was established in 1937 in Rome.
Il capo del governo ha inaugurato i nuovi stabilimenti, luminosa affermazione dell'architettura e della tecnica italiana.
At the inauguration ceremony for the Istituto Nazionale Luce, we have a striking scenographic setup that captures our attention. Dominating the scene, there is a massive image of Mussolini. He is displaying the slogan, "Cinematography is the strongest weapon." For defining popular media, we take Pierre Bourdieu, from which we focus on the key concepts of time and reality, and then Debord, from which we center on spectacle. Then we will counterpose Neorealism, for which we take the definitions from Gilles Deleuze and again analyze time and movement, and finally Kant with the pivotal concept of beauty. The idea is to analyze Mussolini's cinegiornale and documentario as mass media products, and counterpose it to neorealist cinema to see what is their relationship with the central concepts of time, reality, spectacle, and beauty. What are the differences? And mainly, what are the political differences?
La télévision cache tout en montrant. Et en un sens, plus elle montre, plus elle cache. Plus elle dévoile, plus elle voile.
Mussolini hid many social realities by showing extensively glorified images of the nation. Poverty, for example, was one of the main great forgettings during the regime, as it was hidden until the very last moment. Sole and La Vecchia Guardia are two films that show a specific reality with the purpose of hiding. Sole glorified the values of labor and collective effort, showing the triumph of unity and productivity through its portrayal of the Italian countryside as the heart of the nation. This reinforced national sentiments, aligning perfectly with Mussolini's emphasis on national pride and heritage. The film Vecchia Guardia tells the story of the early days of the Fascist movement, portraying the rise of Mussolini's followers with a heroic and romanticized lens. The film glorifies the black shirts, presenting them as patriots dedicated to restoring Italy's greatness, thus reinforcing the regime's narrative of sacrifice and duty for the nation. These images correspond to what Debord defined as the society of spectacle. Spectacle is presented as society itself, as an instrument of unification, as a part of society that is imposed as a sector concentrating all the attention. This is important because spectacle then acts upon the consolidation of history and memory. There's no way to still make the same cinema. At the end of the Second World War, Italy was devastated, the film industry was dismantled, and the Cinecittà was used partially as a refugee camp.
Vasti stabilimenti industriali servono come campi di raccolta dei profughi di ogni nazione.
Neorealism emerged because, in Vittorio De Sica's words, Italian souls were suffocated by the dictatorship. In practical terms, neorealism means shooting on location, using non-actors and marginalized members of society, filming with natural light, and using, overall, improvisation as a way to describe reality. In other words that are more poetic, We can say that neorealism is people acting their own life, cities acting their own streets. Debord proposes that spectacle inverts what real is. Thus, neorealism is able to transcend what the society of spectacle produces because it transcends the spectacularity of things and is interested rather in depicting the episodic, the detailed, the gesture is a cinema of gestures. There's this idea of being more real than reality, of being more sharper, of being more detained in what we do not usually see when we live, but that it's there and that needs to be centered, shown from the inside and from the outside of the movie. For neorealism, time and movement are conjoining, not as a product that can be tricked or managed by humans. As a conclusion, we leave you with a comparison between the images produced by the Signal Corps, the US envoy to document and record the liberation of Italy by the Allies, and the images that neorealism produced. I hope you can grasp how neorealism works with the subtlety of beauty that goes beyond the mere documentation, objectivity, or spectacularity.
Dove mamma and papa?
Mamma e papà non ci stanno più, sono morti. E bombo, boom, boom. Capisci? E bombo, boom, boom.